everyone, welcome to lesson 5 of maths this week. Now I do apologise as it has been a pretty hands-on week of maths lessons, but I've really enjoyed it and I hope you have as well, learning from home. I'm sorry parents if I've caused any mess in the kitchen. Today's lesson is following a recipe. So this week we've looked at different types of measurement. We've looked at grams and kilograms in yesterday's lesson. We've looked at volume and we've also looked at capacity. Okay, so using all of these units of measurements, today we're going to follow a recipe and we're going to make yummy choc chip or sultana, either or, biscuits. I hope you enjoy. Here I have my favourite helper. He definitely doesn't have anything to do with the cookies, but he's always here waiting. Okay, today's learning intention for lesson 5 is we are learning to follow a recipe using different units of measurement. You'll be successful if you can follow the recipe or the method of the recipe to create some delicious cookies. I also have next to me my recipe that I've printed off next to me. Okay, it always helps to have the recipe there for you to follow. And there's Henry once again, always starring in my videos. Hey 1-2D. I always start by getting out my ingredients and any equipment that I need. So here I have my measuring cups. We looked at this on Monday or Tuesday. I have the 1 cup, which is 250 ml. The half a cup, which is 125 ml, and the 1 tablespoon. Okay, as that is the requirement for the equipment needed. I also have a mixer here, but you can do your mixing by hand if you like. I have my scales here as well. Then I've gone and got my ingredients out. So I have some caster sugar, some normal brown or raw sugar. My sultanas are in here and my self-raising flour as well. Over here I have my butter that is being or about to be ready to weigh. And I learned about this block of butter. Now this block of butter weighs 250 grams. I have my scales here as well. Just looking at the recipe, it says that I need 125 grams of butter. Alright, I'm going to cut it and pop it on the scales to weigh. Okay, so I have 250 grams of butter and I know that half of 250 grams is 125. Exactly what I need for this recipe. Let's see if my scales are accurate. My goodness, I didn't even weigh them beforehand, I promise. There we have 125 grams of butter ready to put into the mixer. The butter is softened and it is ready, 125 grams. I now need to add the sugar. I have my caster sugar here as well as my brown raw sugar here. I need half a cup of each, so I'm going to scoop. Seems like a lot, doesn't it? Half a cup, okay. Pop it in with the butter and half a cup of, it's always tricky by myself. Half a cup of caster sugar in there as well. While my butter and sugar mixes, I'm going to get my egg and I'm going to crack my egg using one hand and I'm going to pop it in. We're still being as patient as ever, always waiting in the kitchen for some food to drop on the floor. I now have whisked in 1 egg with the butter and the sugar and you can see that it's combining quite nicely. Okay, next it says stir, number 3, stir in the flour. How much flour? I need 1.5 cups of self-raising flour. See, I need my 1 cup first. So I'm going to get 1 cup. Some of you might like to sift your flour first. That's fine. Always tricky with one hand. 1 cup in. Then I'm going to get the purple one, which I know is half a cup. Okay, using my stomach here to help me. And I'm going to chuck half a cup, or place half a cup in there as well. So you should have 1.5 cups of self-raising flour. And sorry about the noise, but I now have all of my ingredients in and it's beginning to look like cookie dough. So the cookie dough is all mixed together. If you're someone that likes cookie dough, have a taste. It's very yum, very sweet. I've also got my sultanas ready. I've got 1 cup of sultanas. I'm now getting my next measurement ready, which is 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of cookie dough. Then I'm going to add in some sultanas as I roll my cookie dough into a ball. Roughly 1 tablespoon of cookie dough. Then I'm going to flatten it out, grab some sultanas, and I'm going to combine the sultanas with the cookie dough by needling it in. You can kind of see. Then I'm rolling it into a ball. It's not messy at all, as the cookie dough is quite soft. It's not sticky. And I'm placing it straight onto my baking tray, which I'll show you shortly. As I said, it's a little bit tricky with only 2 hands. I now have 9 cookie dough balls on a plate. Oh, sorry, on a baking tray. As you can see, I've left quite a space between each of them because it is self-raising flour, which means they are going to grow. I'm just looking, I still have a little bit more cookie dough, so I might be able to get maybe 15 cookies out of this batch. I thought maybe only 10, but I think 15 today. How exciting. I'm going to pop them in the oven now. I'm going to keep rolling some more cookies, okay, with the cookie dough. I've popped in my first tray of 9 cookies, and I said I'm probably going to get around 15 cookies. So I'm needling in more sultanas, okay, and I'm going to pop them on the tray. Now, it is Friday, so I really am hoping you're doing it today. I think it's a nice weekend snack, these cookies. I've popped them in the oven at 160 degrees. It's important not to overcook them. They are a soft cookie. Okay, so around 10 minutes should be fine, depending on your oven at home. I can't wait to see your cookies soon. My first 9 cookies are out of the oven. They're looking great. They haven't connected. Sometimes they grow a little bit too much. So they're looking really good. I'm happy with them. I'm going to pop them here to cool down. Now they feel quite soft to touch, but that's great. That means they're not overcooked. All finished. My cookies are so yummy. I've just had a bite now, or half of the biscuit already because they're so delicious. I've got a cup of tea with me as well. I really hope you enjoyed this week of maths, a very hands-on week, like I said. Nothing like being in the kitchen and making a mess for your mum or dad. So I really hope you enjoyed it. These cookies are so yummy, so maybe pass on the recipe if you'd like to. A great gift for anyone as well. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.